Okay, looks like we're up. Okay, looks like we're up. Okay. Holy shit. Hopefully we're alright. Hopefully it's looking alright. Hey Chad. Is this what a beach looks like? Oh, welcome to the other side, for sure. This is getting way too metaphorical. Oh my god. Let's pop this out so I can see you guys. Resize the window here. Yeah, I mean, the bigger thing is that once we finish this is it for tonight, so like... Or I should say this morning, because it's like 6:20 right now. Okay. So hopefully it's back up by sometime tomorrow evening. That's what we're gunning for. Alright. So at the very least, we'll have this part recorded. And this will just be up on YouTube by itself. We'll literally be cutting up and putting the rest of the pieces up little by little after the fact from Twitch. Gonna do some Tarantino shit with this, I guess. There's one way to look at it. Yeah, let's keep it going. So we have a choice. And apparently that choice is to either watch the world burn with her or to just kill this lady. Interesting. I mean, I guess, but like, nothing's really happening here. And we already knew that because John couldn't do it either. Oh damn, there we go. Okay, never mind. Some shit's happening. Oh boy. So what's the deal? Was that literally just a game over? Like, what the shit?
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
I don't get it.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Interesting.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people. that
Wait,
brought
which
the
is why
world
you
together.
threw it in there? Well, I guess later on it will.
And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach.
Duh.
And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
Littering E.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the big five, life rebelled, They fought back. Evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending.
It's a new beginning.
It's an opportunity.
Yeah.
And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it.
God, that lens flare is
we
fucking
work
up my
together,
eyeballs.
We will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
So here's the thing. The bigger part about this is that it's supposed to be a massive extinction. Like, the entire world goes up. Are we just gonna have to go into space? Also, we're naked again. A shade of blue. Oh, okay, it's an artistic thing too. Oh, good. So we've seen this kind of shade on everything before. This is the beach where a bunch of people go when they get wiped out all at once. Hartman was here before he got pulled back to the other side. And it looks like we have a doll. Does that mean we can make a jump? Oh, or he can just do that.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Back on our own beach, make the decision and bring this to an end. Okay.
Over here! Over here!
Norman Reedus.
Hey!
Oh. It looks like we're holding up bitrate wise. What are we doing?
Humbly. Anyone?
I mean, I guess this is literally just the credits, but like, what the fuck? I'm not super sure. As it is, YouTube has a bigger delay than most things, kind of like Facebook too, but
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams.
oh, here we go.
You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end. So many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again.
Can
and
anyone
again.
else even see us then?
At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible
Review's
dreams.
up and fine, so...
Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Weird. Should be able to just pull it forward. The little playback thing. Oh my god. Are they trying to make me travel all the way back east? Like, am I at Edge Knot? I can't tell. Also, yeah, just straight up credits here. But apparently we're not done. He's gonna get tired again. Didn't work refreshing the page. Okay. Oh, that's good. Back up. Keep running, Sam! What am I even doing? Scroll faster, credits. And does it just want me to run into the water? Is that it?
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach.
Oh. Oh.
But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds.
Was Cliff
Bridget,
his
my
husband?
Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this.
Oh. She got switched around.
The two of us managed to coexist.
Freaky.
Soon, our ages began to
Right,
diverge.
her Ha started to age.
Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul.
Of course it's French.
A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
So we keep trying to go out that way and it just brings us back here. So like, what am I supposed to be doing other than just running around and hearing her say shit. The true walking simulator. Being trapped in the credits. Trapped in our own beach. Nope. I figured I'd try at least. Worst beach ever. Like, seriously, what is this? Why is this part of the game? Order 69 and go to her beach. Lol.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless.
I feel like
everything
to a certain degree they told him no, and then they were like, you know what? We'll give you full reign on the ending.
But shortly after we began
because we actually made the rest of the game a game. Now I gotta deal with this bullshit in full hog.
Becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies. Children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer.
Right.
The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of
tiny speck of matter survived,
MGS2.
just enough.
With like arsenal
Enough
gear.
to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die.
So this is one
The
codec you
universe
can't
is
skip.
trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Boy. Now what? Letting credits roll until a new scene pops up. Yeah, it seems like it. Welcome to the true gameplay of Death Stranding. The most story we've ever gotten. For the least amount of effort. And yet, somehow, the most obnoxious. Like, it literally won't let us go past the mountains. And we can't go through the water because we'll just get flushed back.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
Look at me as a baby. Probably awful. Like, twice as trippy? It'd be like Bloodborne. But with even less to do.
You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way.
It's a good thing and kind of the interesting thing about Dark Souls and Bloodborne and all that is that
But in doing so,
they tell their stories for their
accept the
characters
fundamental balance between life
very
and
sparingly in cutscenes, but also a lot in-game
death. I just wanted to save
while
you.
you're actually playing. This is like the exact opposite of that. You do the gameplay so that you can be stopped to be told everything else.
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction.
But
it was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Well, since this may or may not get muted, we'll probably just let it run. Is it gonna let me run now since this is the full credits? No, he's just getting tired again. I can't whip out the gun.
Take this head on. Soon I'll come around. Lost and never found.
Can't even build a rock castle.
Waiting for my word.
Yeah, it's so goofy. Like, am I just going the wrong way? Am I still trying to go to her beach again? Or am I just stranded on my own? Are these credits gonna take a million years? What's gonna happen? Alright, now you got tired again. At least the water looks pretty good. Yeah, I guess. Alright, let's try running the other way, I guess. Yeah, like, we could have did more deliveries and, like, built up more stuff in Chapter 10, but, like, Because they went out of their way to make it a fucking nightmare scape with all that rain and shit, like, it would have been more trouble than it was worth, so I figured we'd just keep going. No, I think this game just has an ending end. Like, maybe it will, but I kinda doubt it. And honestly, we've been playing this so long, I don't know if I want to. We'll find out though, because I know there's like... there's stuff that happens after this. We just need to get through the credits and all this extra production bullshit, so we can see what the deal is. So I'm not sure. I've had a couple thoughts and possibilities. One of them that I've been sitting out for a hot minute is actually Bloodborne. But I also want to revisit the Yakuza series again because I have Yakuza Kiwami 2. And that's the last one that I have because I don't have any other ones on PlayStation. So I'm kind of tempted to get into that. That'd be a good one to follow up with, I think. The other thing is that I'm starting to run out of that stimulus money. So I can't really go around buying the other Yakuza games willy-nilly. So doing that one and then doing other games that I have afterwards would probably be for the best. Oh shit, here we go. It's got the gun.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Yes, Stranding. Reconnect with the living. Hello? Nothing? Man.
Listen, Sam.
Well, he tried anyway.
I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know.
He's
you were
your
never
dad.
abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Okay.
I'm a lead.
So I was doing Uber Eats delivery beforehand. So push comes to shove, I'll just have to work under duress because the order for the stay home order was extended to like the end of the month. I already had some unemployment set up, but they're dragging their feet to actually get it out. they're giving me this whole thing about ID verification even though I can't physically go there. I already faxed them the documents and all this other stuff. But it's all in limbo right now. Technically at some point I should get it, but I don't know when. Because all of their phone lines literally tell you to just go to the same site that they had you apply to in the first place. What am I supposed to do here? But the last thing I want to do is try to go down from this fucking virus because some dickhead wanted a Big Mac. But the funny thing is that if I even stayed with my retail job, because they're non-essential, we wouldn't have been in there anyway. I'd still be in the same situation. Well, unfortunately we are, because we have, we were one of the hotspots for all those protests. You know, they went to Lansing, but all those guys came from different cities and stuff to do it. So when they went back home, a bunch of them were sick. I'm trying to follow the song, and it's really faint.
God damn it! Amelie! Anybody hear me?
Now it's quiet again. Fuck. Where the fuck is this bitch? Like, we can't kill ourselves. We can't get off the shore. Anytime I get too far out, he just drops to his knees again. Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Like, even trying to follow the song doesn't give me anything.
Amelie.
No, the gun is done. Tried to kill himself with it and nothing. Can't get into my inventory at all. Like, is this game just trying to piss me off so that I quit? Like, what is it? Whoa, what is that? What the hell is that? Oh, I was supposed to look up here. Oh, uh-oh. That may or may not be good. Oh boy. Oh.
Hey!
Sam? I found him. What? Where? Right here.
I see him. This way. He's over there. Over here, Sam. Sam, dead man.
Dead man? Oh shit.
We're coming, Sam. You ready for a job?
Ready. Sam, I see him.
Okay. Lou, take me to Sam.
Lou? Are we gonna sink? What's gonna happen? Lou, beam me up! Oh no! Oh, there she is. Are you gonna take me back then? Too busy looking at them.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
You can make their figures a little less ominous.
Gotcha.
Woo! I got yoinked. It's your boy! Del Toro's here to save us all. He's the only other one that had a link with BB after taking care of him, so it makes sense. Oh, what the hell? What is that? Woo! Oh, God, I'm upside down. Our BB is blue. Bye, BB. Oh my god. What a pain in the ass. Awesome! Prideful. Got a bunch of stuff for Deadman and Amelie. Concerned. In VR. That would be all. Just barf. Just all the barf. Be added as things progress. Yeah, that was a nice confusing beach. Glad that's over. This loading screen is taking forever. Hurry up.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe.
Time to connect all the Russia.
But now with the completion of the Cairo network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation.
That poor Zammel.
A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past.
You
An enduring shadow.
gonna wake up over there, bud?
Constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach?
Does he have dooms anymore then?
We were going to...
Because the
use
reason it
doll,
bothers
but
him is
didn't
because
have
it
one
bruises
handy,
him.
which is when I remembered something else.
But I guess you have to make physical, like,
what
skin
I
to skin
think
to
it is.
get.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose.
Yeah.
It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
Oh, so he's been
on the
gone for a
outside.
hot minute.
How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want
Wanted to know.
But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging.
Right.
In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA.
Oh.
They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it.
I know their story they were talking about before.
Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. Bibi's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Yeah.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John.
Right.
Former U.S. Special Forces.
Right. That's
Quite good at
Deadman.
it, by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead.
That's not true.
Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity.
Right.
But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry.
Interesting.
I don't trust him. But I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
That's pretty obvious.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country.
But
I didn't.
there's an order.
I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was.
and he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! No.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Jesus Christ.
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Yep. It's gotta come back as John. Oh, holy shit, I didn't need all that heaviness. Woo! Where the hell are we?
Been waiting for you.
Are we still at the
Lou?
Capitol? Lou!
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here.
We had to send it ourselves?
I thought you might want to take care of it.
Shit.
You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either.
Not me.
Not me.
But you could be an
All right.
outlaw. I'll do it.
I'll go to the incinerator.
Fuck. You could be a filthy criminal, but apparently not.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right, absolutely. for everything. How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
That's why we got that letter.
So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Or he killed himself.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Lou. What are we supposed to do here then? Because he said that technically we're off the grid now. But we still have to take him to the incinerator. Because if we risk them going BT, then like, what the fuck? Oh god, the music. This shit's so sad.
Your tired
Wow, so even the online stuff is gone now. There's one ladder. Is that something that we put at some point? Without you. Oh god, I wouldn't be surprised, because we still gotta climb around. This game might have underestimated how far this shit is. Maybe I should have took a bike or something. Like, bruh. Uh-oh, you might get your wish here. Yeah, we can't look at the map either. Let's see, yikes. Igor. Yeah. Video games bust your balls enough for, like, not staying through the credits. Stingers and all that have pretty much trained us to wait. At least it's ending on a good note after all that bullshit. Even if it's super sad. So this area used to be really heavy with BTs too. Uh-oh, losing control.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Oh, little Lou.
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Well, thanks for everything.
This child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
foundation.
The bridge.
A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
So now we get to see this all together.
I don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system.
Handwriting.
Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops.
So from the very beginning.
Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Even before John pulled the trigger, Cliff had to pull it first. Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry.
Vitals are spoofed. You got time, but you gotta go. Only a few shots left. He spent 2 on her.
Bibi. Bibi. Bibi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
And the rest is history.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically.
Oh, he took it off.
You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens.
Right.
But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
But now we're off the hook. Technically. So did we miss the part about taking him out? Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, he's gonna yoink it.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Right. I'm just gonna sit here and trip out on its memories all day? Like... Or are we repatriating right now? The hell? Well, let's head out. Yeah, I'm slamming around as BB. That's our dude. It's over here. Can't see a whole lot now. Like 3 hours of the game to go, lol, yeah. Oh. It's funny because what this is essentially what Remind is for Kingdom Hearts 3, except they made a whole DLC out of it, from what I've heard. Supposedly they're trying to make a certain, like, Silent Hill sort of game? They do have another project in the works, supposedly, though. Everything's shut down, he's stuck.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off.
Back off! Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this.
Not to mention if he necrotizes in the facility.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
So he came back? Oh, and then he used the code to lock it down. Two more shots.
In here! Put his hand up in the stable. Let's breathe. Get tools.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him wrong. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my god.
What? Took it out.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges,
Yep. That was you. Down there.
my son.
Yep.
My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other cliff. A dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Aw.
Is me.
Yeah. Interesting. didn't even pull it, she did.
Oh, God. Not BB2.
No, 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 no!
So she almost fucked it all up. So that's what she meant when she pulled the trigger twice. And why she had to find us on the beach. She scrambled after she killed us, only to find out that we were a repatriate. So as he went to the other side and stayed on that beach, she came to find us. And that's that other scene where we were picked up by her. Yep, a little baby.
Sam. There you are.
Ah, the scar that was on the doll.
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
And so she yeeted us back. But he got left on the other side. Ooh, shit. Oh. Hello. Back in the pod. A new scar in her gut.
There you are. Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
Yep.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission it?
The answer is yes. Take him out of the pod.
Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
So then who the fuck are you? Come on, Lou, get up.
Come on, Lou, wake up.
There's a strand. Can he see it right now? I don't think he can.
Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up.
He's starting to go. The only thing you could have cut his cord with, you just incinerated. Come on. Up. The Lou.
Lou.
What you got there? Oh, look at those eyes. Oh. Oh, there's a uh-oh. There's a lot of you just kind of hanging out here, huh? Are those at the other facilities? Oh shit. It's raining. Okay, now it's done. I'm gonna say, what the fuck? Why are you out here? Huh. So we got a whole other thing of credits now? Oh boy.
Every time we touch it shows.
It is 8 o'clock. Last time I looked it was like 6 something. Holy shit. We're not done yet either, these credits aren't done.
I sense you like a broken window. The lack of something makes a sound. Next level trust is you. Next level trust is you.
Yeah, so I think this ending is why people are asking if there's gonna be a sequel to this game, and I think the long answer short was no. They were just gonna move on to another project. So as far as I know, it's been like a year so far since this actually came out. So it's been a hot minute. I don't know about all that. There's like one last thing it looks like after we're actually past these credits. Ugh. Could you imagine? That'd be crazy. Alright. Yeah. There's like one last scene after this, and then we'll try to end it after that. Holy shit, this game refuses to let go. This does not want to give it up. I'm kind of glad I committed to finishing it though, because trying to do this in bits and pieces, hell no. Dude, could you imagine if I tried to wait for the hour though, or like however long it would have actually taken to get back up on Twitch though? Like, holy shit. We wouldn't even be at this point. We'd still be like an hour or so off, like, ugh. Ridiculous. But that was really good. Like, for as obnoxious as it was to get here, the story was always a good driving point for this game. Like, that's one of the parts they definitely did right.
Let's make a toast to the damned, waiting for tomorrow when we're played out by the band, drowning out our sorrows. What will become
just in time for the next song.
at the end of time?
You know, just in case you didn't hear them or get badgered by them in all the other ports. Gotta give them a good playthrough.
Let's draw a line in the sand, keep it straight and narrow. We had it all in our hands. We begged and then we borrowed. What will become of us all at the end of love? When we stopped looking up,
Chivches, what?
you can take
Oh, and probably in the credits.
and hold it together as we fall apart.
Yeah, like story-wise, it was really good. The twist wasn't as much of a twist for me because we had it. All those scenes were played together pretty tightly, and after a while, there was only a couple conclusions that could be made about like the deal with BB and all that. They always did try to stress the whole high and ka thing in terms of your body being split and all that. The idea that you're essentially just like living your own memories and shit. See it all pieced together, yeah, for sure. I appreciated that. Like, they skipped a lot of the ones where he was just visiting in and out, but those weren't, like, super necessary by comparison, so it made sense. So here's the awkward thing. I gotta try to remember how to put everything back together for Twitch after this. But, oh, here go all the songs again. But yeah, I mean, like, the mid-game was really good. All the building and, you know, making the zip lines and just generally just trying to make things better in the area. You know, having people's structure show up is really cool. Feeling like you had some sort of mastery over the game was pretty nice. You know, but of course, it's Kojima, so, you know, they want you to have all that wrestled away from you and all that shit. So, those are the parts that kind of sucked. Because, like, to do that means you need to be in an entirely different genre, which would be, like, the horror genre. But he was trying to do all these different things while, like, empowering you and then taking it away, and just, it was too inconsistent in that regard. Kind of put a nail into things? Yeah, pretty much. Like, we're not gonna be able to read anyone or anything like that. That's not a big deal. It's the middle of fucking morning. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, we got our picture back. So where do we wind up? Hey, you. Oh, Lou.
Louise.
Luis. Yep, it's supposed to be a baby girl. Tumbles taken was the first thing. 14 pieces of footwear worn out. 13. Total water ingested, 141,000 milliliters. No Legend of Legends. Total playtime was 93 hours. Holy shit. On a single run. A short jog. Yep. Doing all-nighters without even realizing how long I've been up either, so like several 12-hour runs in a row. Technically 10 if you count the GBO2 time that was in there, but still, like, goddamn. This game ate up my life for a minute. Ooh. Thanks for everything. Are we still getting new interview data? Memories of Cliff. Changed color scheme. So are we just back in one of our rooms? In the private room? Technically we're off the grid because we let our cuffs go down. What is happening? Where are we even at? What is it loading? Video game, what are you doing now? What do you mean, episode 15? So do we just keep going as usual?
Sam, blood collection complete.
I guess.
For your generosity.
Be back.
Well, look who's awake.
How did they find
Morning,
us?
Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery.
So they cuffed us again when they found
Not that
us.
it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places.
What
We're all
happened?
stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird.
Right.
You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, alright? See you then.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam. You sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Carlos, remove your private locker in Capital Net. So yeah, they just put us back in time. Okay, this is Endgame. Chapter 15 is a chapter that cannot be finished. Chapter 15 is literally just the gameplay loop. Okay, I cannot. I kinda wanna go outside. Fragile jumps back. Where are we?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Yes, I went to the presidential
Verifying
inauguration.
ID. Clear.
Where are we? Capital Knot. Everything's back up. Including our zip line. We've already finished up this area.
Locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Not only all the online stuff, but our stuff is back. Oh, I don't want to do that. Well, there's nothing I need to do here. Oh my god. Am I really doing this right now? Hold on. We've only seen Amelie's hologram. Yeah, we already knew that. We can go to Lake Knot. And we can go to the Edge, but I don't think Edge Knot has anything for us anymore. But we can go to Edge Knot if we want. I want to see something. We go to Lake Knot. How are you? How are you able to make a jump for us?
It's good to see you. Remember how to do this? You need to close your eyes and picture your destination.
Boom. I ain't going for no platinum. That would mean having to do Peter Englert's stupid ass pizza delivery thing, and that sounds shitty. Oh, look at our BB though. Little Louise. Oh shit, did we call him Louise or is it just Lou? I'm assuming we still have to deal with storms and stuff though. They said something about it, but I was still too baffled that we were just like back here. There is one area where I can go across the highway to see if that's the case. Just bring out a trike real quick. Alright, have a good one, Draven. Thanks for sticking around. Be safe out there. Alright. So our highway is still up. All this stuff's still good. So the mules I figure will still be around. But I want to see what the deal is. With the BTs. I would assume there are certain areas where the danger just wouldn't be there for the missions if they didn't still exist or do stuff. And I see a rainbow in the distance, which is usually a sign that to a certain extent they're still around. Well, it's part of the way station, but it's loaded in before everything else. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, there it goes. There goes the time fall. My crater's still here. There goes the heavy time fall. Alright, so everything is pretty much the same. The only difference is that it's not raining cats and dogs like it was on Chapter 10. So things are back to normal like they were in Chapter 9, more or less. Huh. So I don't know. I mean, we might end up revisiting this game at some point. There's still 2 people we don't have on the network. And there's still a couple other star things that we haven't filled out yet. And if we really wanted to suffer, we could do that pizza run and like check out Higgs's old room. However, that'll do her for now. That is all we have for Death Stranding and our primary playthrough. So, the plan from here on out for our secondary game would in fact be to check out Yakuza Kiwami, I think. That'll be the last Yakuza game that we have for a while without having to buy more. However, we also have some other games that we've gotten for PS Plus and a couple other things that we can probably do on Steam eventually. But for now, that's the plan, and that will be starting later today. Of course, we'll still be doing our Gundam Battle Operation 2 dailies and all that good stuff. Can I even... I don't think so, because I don't have the bot here, but So that was the wild ride that was Death Stranding. Hopefully you guys enjoyed sitting through all that. I enjoyed suffering through it, as annoyed as I was at some parts. And I think I will come back to this game, mess around, build some more stuff and shit now that I can. But I'm definitely gonna put it down for a while, because this has eaten up almost 100 hours of my life. So until later today, I hope you guys have a good night. Or morning, I guess. I was here for it, checking out the last few parts tonight. And I will talk to you all later. Ta-ta.